right now. He's not my fight. But should Canelo be fighting Chavez? Absolutely. Absolutely. But it's so crazy. When we talk about loyalty in the sport of boxing, when we talk about loyalty, when you look at Canelo, there's Steven Espinoza and the Showtime team let this, and myself, we helped build this guy up. He was fighting on my undercard. He was the co-main. We helped build this guy up. And you know what Oscar De La Hoya do? You know what Mr. Loyal Oscar De La Hoya do? I'm sorry, Miss Disloyal Oscar De La Hoya do? He take him right over to HBO and cut a deal with HBO. And when he cut the deal, he got money, but I bet Canelo didn't see none. But these are the things that people don't know about in the sport of boxing. Because Al Heyman was a smart, shrewd businessman. They want to sue him because he was smart.
I said we back up in the mix. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing gang. Let's get it. Man, y'all better stop playing with me. Smash my like button. Bro, I know YouTube is hating. I got old media mad. I got the anti-vaxxers mad. Hey, they all mad at the dawn. Bro, they all mad at the dawn, the king of this shit. It's okay. Smash the like button. Oh, we got 2 dislikers. Show y'all face so y'all can get blasted. Y'all a disgrace to what I'm doing. Y'all two motherfuckers, show y'all face so we can blast you. I'm going to send my young boy Isaiah Felix at you so he can blast you. I know they mad. Listen, Death Row East, believe in that West Side. Huh? Bro, we still throwing up that West Side. Listen, half the world want to beat me. Half the world want to beat me. I got old media mad. The anti-vaxxers is mad. Bro, listen, I ain't even finna go there with a lot of y'all. Old media, anti-vaxxers. A lot of y'all not on my frequency. Y'all don't know more than me. You're not smarter than me. So it's just gonna end there, bro. From my last stream, they was mad. I had a couple people and they were like, oh man, don't do this. I'm a grown-ass man. You don't tell me what to do. You worry about you. You worry about you. Listen, I said this on Twitter too. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and misinformation is killing people. Period. David Benavidez, he just tested positive for the Rona. This is still a real thing. There's a lot of misinformation. Y'all could listen. I'm hip hop. Y'all TikTok. You can believe whoever you want. I don't really give a fuck. Hopefully, y'all taking care of you and your families and your seeds and shit like that. But leave me the fuck alone. Because half of the people preaching shit, they don't know what they're talking about. They're not even intellectuals. They're not scholars. You want me to listen to a motherfucker on TikTok who ain't done shit. You want me to listen to these people on YouTube who ain't done shit. You ain't even did what I did in this YouTube game. Man, y'all better stop playing, bro. There's scientists and biologists and shit, and you want me to listen to a fucking TikToker who think they know something. Stop playing with me, bro. And half the people aren't even smart. Like they didn't even get good grades. Why the fuck am I listening to you over people who are qualified in this position? I told you on Twitter, follow me at Boxingego. Misinformation is out here killing people because people, that's the problem with social media. We got smartphones, but dumb people. It's like we got information at our fingertips and people won't even do research. And then people who aren't even qualified, it's not even just anti-vaxxers and boxing, it's anything. You got people that don't know shit about boxing and they talking about boxing. You got people who don't know what they're talking about when it comes to vaccines and telling people this and this, and it's not even the truth. You know what I mean? Talking about vaccines are new and shit. That, bro, I had vaccines when I was in elementary school and it was mandatory. And it's sad that we as a society have reached this place where people don't even know who to trust. They try to do some quick YouTube research, and you want me to trust people who is on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram saying won't wompty. We don't know your qualifications. Some of these people didn't even graduate high school, let alone go to medical school, and I'm supposed to believe them. I'm supposed to believe the misinformation and conspiracy theories and propaganda they spread. Like I said, a lot of these people, that I see, they're not even intellectuals. I destroy them. They don't have my mental dexterity. They don't research things. They just out here repeating what other people said. So don't worry about what me and what I'm doing. Worry about your motherfucking self. Period. You know? And like I said in the last stream, a lot of people, the anti-vaxxers was mad. Oh, ego, that's poison. All right. So when you go to the ER, do it all natural. When you get shot 4 times, then you do some holistic bullshit and get yourself better. Or like when we got women, the female anti-vaxxers and shit like that, when you go through pregnancy, don't do no epidural, just go all natural. You know everything, do everything natural. Man, come on, bro. Y'all not on my level. Stop playing with me, bro. Shout out to Tevin Williams. He said misinformation is deadly. Exactly, because you got people, influencers and all this bullshit. They don't know what they talking about. Who are you? What's your qualifications, man? Stop playing. You know what I mean? Vaccines have been around. Listen, there's shit right now that is no longer even thought of, that if you look, don't even trust, like you don't have to trust me because I know people are like, oh, big farm and all this shit. But just look through history. History will show you that before vaccines were created for X, Y, and Z virus, disease, influenzas or whatever, this was running rampant. It was an epidemic. Like measles, mumps, rubella, German measles. Nobody even thinks about worrying about getting rubella in today's society, because most of us, if you're born in the US, you had to get vaccinations for these things like tuberculosis, TB, rubella, mumps, measles, chickenpox, shit like that, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all not on my level. Stop playing with me. And this is shit that eradicated hundreds of thousands of people prior to. Like back in the day, like in the Civil War shit, they'll cut your fucking arm off because they didn't have a cure. That shit was going to go gangrene. Stop playing. See, look, Tevin Williams said he don't even know what rubella is. That's what I'm saying. People don't know what it is because it's not something that vaccines haven't been around for. You see what I'm saying? People don't even know what rubella is or mumps or measles because we don't really have to worry about that for by and large. But pregnant women back in the 60s and shit had to worry about it. Your fucking baby born and your baby's deaf and shit. Have all these like cognitive issues because they got in the first or second trimester or whatever it is, they got rubella. That's what I'm saying. People don't have to worry about that. The Spanish flu and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have to worry about some of this shit. But then if you look back through history, he said, ego, a doctor on the low. I'm not a doctor. I just hate to see my people, you know, being misled with misinformation with people that don't know what they're talking about. That's it. Listen, I always made a pact with myself, no matter how big I got or whatever, if my voice was heard amongst many, I'll use it for good. You know what I'm saying? And to let people know what's good. A lot of people scared because they're hearing just different things and misinformation. So they getting scared like, oh, I'm not going to do it. And then we stuck in this fucking Rona shit for forever because people, you know, they're like, this is the thing. Americans don't want to feel like they want to feel like they have freedom of choice. But guess what? Americans have freedom of choice every day and make poor choices. What we talking about, bro? The people that eat food and shit, they don't know what the hell's in the food. You got Taco Bell meat. That shit look like pedigree dog food. But people go to Taco Bell. But then they'll be like, oh, what's in this vaccine? How do I know I could trust it? But when I was a kid back in the day, they had Jack in the Box. You fuck around, ate Jack in the Box, you get E. coli. They had a whole big, all these kids was getting sick off of E. coli. You know what I mean? I remember probably a couple years ago, they had fucking tomatoes. And then they had a recall on tomatoes. You couldn't go nowhere. Chipotle, nowhere. They didn't have no pico de gallo because the fucking tomatoes was contaminated. You know what I mean? And then people trying to act all above, like they know, oh, yeah, what's in this vaccine? Bro, you don't know what's in half of this fast food you eating or whatever. And I seen it. And I see people trying to go, I promise you not smarter than me. Because a lot of y'all don't even read. Y'all don't know current news. All this shit is spiking up. Y'all can believe whatever you want. It's whatever. Yeah, romaine lettuce. That's what I'm saying. We've seen that. Like I said, when I was a kid, Jack in the Box, kids was dying. They couldn't figure out what it was, and they found out it was the Jack in the Box. Something at Jack in the Box was killing people. There was another, those drinks. What are those drinks called? The little smoothie in the bottle. What's it called? The smoothie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Little smoothie. Odwalla. Yeah. Odwalla. They had something too back in the day. Where Odwalla, they had some apples with fucking fecal matter on it, and they weren't pasteurized. See, y'all, this is what I'm saying. This is why I could do this all day. Y'all can't keep up. Odwalla, which is still sold in stores, if you look it up, Odwalla had a lawsuit because people was drinking the fucking juice, and their claim to fame was like they're not pasteurized, and they didn't go through that pasteurization process, and then the kids was dying because the apples were contained, whatever bacteria, and it was killing the kids. People are like, oh, what's in the vaccine though? But you drinking Odwalla, you eating Jack in the Box, you eating this food, you don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? I told you, y'all not on my level. So just stop. Just stop. I know the boxing world, some of the people got mad. Oh, come on, you don't know what's in the vaccine. People are saying stupid shit to me. I'm the Don. So if you know what you're talking about, I promise you I'll back down any of these anti-vaxxers, any of these people in boxing, whatever category. We could do a decathlon. I'll back them down each and every time I'm Ego Lee. I promise you that. You don't have the wits to go blow for blow with me. He said they found a mouse in coconut water. That's what I'm saying. And people are like, oh, how do we know it's in? Here's the other thing. Here's another thing I seen from the anti-vaxxers and the misinformation. Listen, I got y'all. Y'all not fucking with me. Smash the like button too while we at it. I'm about to destroy something else. Listen, I destroy you in any category. What y'all trying to do? There's a lot of the anti-vaxxers, and they saying all this stuff about you get autism and shit like that from the vaccine. But peep this. There was a 90s work of art literature, and there was like 13 like supposed professionals said, hey, you take these vaccines, and this is in the 90s. You take this vaccine, your kids can develop autism. Look all this stuff up. Everything I'm saying is true, just like in boxing. 13 doctors or whatever, supposed medical professionals, right? They said you get autism and all this other shit. They got called out for it. There was like, there's no evidence that supports what y'all saying. 10 of the 13 doctors pulled and retracted and recanted their claims, but still people are walking around saying vaccines give you autism. Come on, man, what's popping? See, I'll be feeding y'all with knowledge. And this is the thing. The great thing with my channel is I don't give a fuck. I get paid either way. You could take what I'm saying and research it. Kingpin Jock, man, please stop promoting something that isn't FDA approved. You gonna make me unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know who you are, cuz. Good. Bro, listen, I'll destroy him. If the fans want me to destroy him right now, and then listen, you gonna unsubscribe because after I destroy what you saying in your whole argument, then you gonna get blocked. Hold on. Listen, look up what I'm saying. I told you they don't. He said you're gonna make me unsubscribe. Good, because we're gonna block you. Hold on, we got a hot seat. I told you I got him pressed. Hold on. I got him pressed. Hold on. Watch this. We got a hot seat. Ego, much love to you. My daughter was diagnosed with autism after she received 3 vaccines in one visit. I know my child. She completely changed. All right, bro. We don't even know if that's a true story. So I'm not gonna worry about you. All y'all eat a dick. No, hold on. You about to get clapped up. Stay put. See, look, they know in the hot seat. They know the boy sharp in that hot seat. Hold on. His argument, listen, this is what I'm saying. Take what you want from this. Misinformation is killing people, right? He says, I'm going to unsubscribe because you're promoting something that isn't FDA approved, right? That's his argument. Hold on. Hold on. Pete Davenport, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Hold on. I can only listen. I can only destroy one person at a time. His argument is the vaccine is not FDA approved, Federal Drug Administration, right? This is his argument. It's not FDA approved, right? Everybody hear that. He's like, oh, it's rushed vaccines, even though vaccines have been around since before I was born, whatever. He says it's, listen, I got a hot seat for y'all. Just smash the like button. I'm going to body this man, bro. This is what I'm telling you. He said it's not FDA approved, right? That's the argument. Let's get it. Let's get it cracking. What else isn't FDA approved? So all my smokers, when you go get some sativa, you get some of that perp, you get some of that gas, and you buy weed from Kenny and them on the block, is that FDA approved? Is that weed FDA approved? Let me know in the comment section. And just keep in mind, to be FDA approved, this is a process, and I believe it takes years. Yeah, when you smoking that Zaza, open this lata, bro, listen, my man rolling up now. Is your weed FDA approved? Hold on. Is your weed, hold on. If you smoking that Zaza, open this, listen, is your weed FDA approved? He said these dudes be sharing vapes, but worried about FDA not approving. So hold on, yeah, let's get it. I'm gonna destroy it. I told you. And still, he said I just rolled 3 backwards. So we got some smokers in here that are smoking, and that shit ain't FDA approved. I don't smoke, so I ain't gotta worry about it. I don't smoke, right? So that's one. Hold on, that's one. He said it's not FDA approved, the vaccine. All right, cool. So not everyone smokes weed. How many of y'all got tattoos? He said you're not destroying. Hold on, let me cook. How many of y'all got tattoos? Anybody in this chat got a tattoo? Hold on, I'm destroying him. What's the name? Kingpin? You ain't no Kingpin. You Woody Harrelson and Kingpin. You missing your hand and shit, bro. You getting amputated. Okay, my man said I got a tattoo. When they're tattooing you with tattoo ink, is that tattoo ink FDA approved? Hold on. Let me get him. When you get a tattoo, is it FDA approved? They have to use the tattoo gun, the tattoo ink. Is that approved? If the tattooist isn't hygienic, guess what? You can contract things like hepatitis. Did the FDA come to the tattoo parlor and approve your tattoo ink? But how many of y'all got ink? See, I don't got no tattoo. I don't smoke. I don't got no tattoos. So either way, I don't got to worry about none of that shit. Listen, I ain't got, I should get a tattoo of this mic on my arm. Hold on. How many of y'all got tattoos and it ain't FDA approved? And okay, I know I'm destroying him. He says, man, you sound crazy when you grow titties, don't say shit. What? This man's talking about getting breastises. Okay, let me finish bodying him. So we already discussed his whole argument, because he's the kingpin, is FDA not approving something. There's a lot of foods that are not FDA approved too, right? So we already went through it. The weed you smoke, not FDA approved. Your tattoo ink is not FDA approved. Here's a more common one, because I know not everybody smoking a Zaza, and not everyone has tattoos. How many of y'all got kids? How many of y'all have children? By a show of hands, vote. Do you have kids in this chat, yes or no? Watch how I body these people so easy. I told you. And still, if you have children, please indicate that in the chat. All right, Tevin. I told you this is easy. They don't have the mental dexterity to fuck with me. Huh? All right, so we got some people with kids. Guess what else ain't FDA approved? Guess what else ain't FDA approved? Baby formula. Look it up. If you gave your kid baby formula, because you're like, oh, I ain't doing that. The vaccine ain't FDA approved. But how many of y'all got kids and gave your kids Similac or baby formula? I know y'all ain't on some holistic bullshit creating your own baby formula and shit. If you gave your kid baby formula, that's not FDA approved. Boop, block him. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. So once again, people want to pick and choose what FDA approvals need be met. What need be met? Baby formula is not FDA approved, and that's how you catch a body. Look it up. Look up baby formula, Similac, all that. And I don't listen. I don't. And the funny thing with this, all my examples, I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't have any tattoos. I have no piercings, and I have no kids. But I know all of this. They not fucking with me. So I never have to worry about any of that shit because I don't have kids, I don't have tattoos, I don't have piercings, and I don't do drugs or smoke. So I don't even have to worry about this. So look it up. The powers and the people in politics we address, a lot of scare tactics, a lot of people trying to brainwash you with different information. Oh, it's not FDA approved. But like what I'm saying, research what people are telling you and tell me what makes sense. Y'all give y'all kids. So you trust your kid to have non-FDA approved baby formula. And when your kid at 3 a.m. in the morning and you give them some baby formula, just know that ain't FDA approved as well. Boop. That's how you catch a body. Hold on. Let me get to this money. Listen, I'm going to get to the money. Pete Davenport said, Ego, you the man, but still you can sue the tattoo food. You can't sue the FDA. What is tattoo food? Not saying get poisoned, but you still can use, you can sue. What is tattoo food? I'm not familiar. I don't have no tattoos. I don't know what tattoo food is. Bro, what is tattoo food? The money keep coming in. I don't know what tattoo food is. So I don't even know how to answer your question. But I'm going to get to Kamal because he's making some sense. I already know. Ugas is fighting for his people in Cuba. Don't underestimate that. His people are being oppressed by their government currently. See, that's what I'm saying. Kamal knows because he be reading. He be sending me articles he read and shit like that. So I already know. Kamal be educating himself. AB and Ugas got Pac-Man before Crawford. Big facts. And we're going to talk about that when I get to the boxing shit. Tattoo or food? Bro, how you going to sue for food if I just gave the example of Jack in the Box had E. coli in the 90s and the motherfucker died? You can't sue shit. Your family could maybe sue him, but you dead. What the fuck? Oh my God. Bro, this is who y'all send to be your leaders, bro. Pete, what are you talking about? So how you going to sue anybody if you dead from E. coli? Please let me know that. Bro, the people from the Oddwalla smoothies that I was talking about and Jack in the Box, they died. They died from the bacteria infections. Some of them. How you going to sue a motherfucking you dead? You like, oh yeah, your honor, this motherfucker killed me. Like what y'all tripping. I told you they want me to be wrong so bad, but not this time, Utah. How you sue somebody if you dead? I mean, your family has a deceased person in their family, but I guess they could sue on your behalf with your dead ass. So that doesn't even make sense. He's like, yeah, but you could always sue the tattoo or the food. Okay, I'm suing Jack in the Box, but I'm dead. All right, that makes sense. Come on, bro. Shout out to Part Twice. Man, we twice as nice. Y'all better stop. I told you, they want me to be wrong so bad. But like I said, when I brought up baby formula not being FDA, y'all didn't even know that. So look it up. Look it up. I rest my case. So I gave you 3 different examples, none of which affect my life because I have no babies, have no tats, have no piercings, don't do drugs. So I don't got to worry about none of that. But since y'all so woke and all this stupid shit and y'all know so much, like, what did Bun B say? Go read a book, you illiterate son of a bitch, and step up your vocab. I'm not saying not to use wisdom in anything. I'm saying that you could sue any of these companies and you can't sue the FDA, not even your family. Bro, what are you even trying to say, bro? You can't sue anybody if you're dead. Do we all agree there? Can we agree to that? If you dead in a motherfucker, you Patrick Swayze and Ghost, you can't sue anybody. How do you sue someone if you're dead? You the fucking Undertaker? Undertaker, you ate that burger and died. I didn't want you. Bro, you the Undertaker now? You about to tombstone somebody? Bro, shout out to Paul Bear. Rest in peace. Y'all not making no sense to me. Can you sue if you get Rona and die or have long-term effects? What? I'm sure this Shark Lotto I'm smoking ain't FDA approved. Facts. And he's smoking that big boy. I just hop here. Ego, did you check Spence? Yeah, I seen that. Hashtag new media. What's up? 360 Barber. Yeah, Errol Spence posted his eye, like, post-procedure. Wish him a speedy recovery. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kamal Oz. He said, y'all some weirdos out here. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Listen, y'all watching TikToks and they telling you what to do. Like, and it's not even just boxing vac. Y'all just get random. There's people right now that get boxing updates from Instagram or Twitter. And these people that cover boxing make no money in boxing. You understand that? And then people be coming to my channel who's been doing this full time, actually make my shekels in boxing. And they be like, oh yeah, Jamal Charlo ducked. Yeah, I seen it on IG. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Misinformation is killing people because y'all just pick up whatever you want. That's why you got to go through trusted resources or really do independent research. FDA also approves things you shouldn't take, like fentanyl. There's a cop who they opened. This is real recent. See, that's what I'm too well versed. Listen, I'm like the versus battle. I'm too well versed, like Jada. I'm too well versed. There's a cop right now that just happened within the last month, and they stopped a car or whatever, and then they tested something for positive for fentanyl, and then he got too close to it. And he was like a rookie, and he fucking passed out because he overdosed because he got near the fentanyl. That's a true story. You can find the video because it's all on body cam and all that. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all be careful where you get your information from. Because when I do the videos, people say, oh, you don't know, oh, Canelo 3-fight deal. Bro, the 3-fight deal, that was already discussed. That was the initial offer, but they also offered him a single fight. But then you got IG pages or other YouTubers or Twitter people or whatever, and they telling you some bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Misinformation is killing people because there's people that ain't on like that and they want to be on and they're not knowledgeable. Like, see, that's the thing with the internet. The internet, you can be whoever you want to be. Like, if you talk to people that know me, they'll tell you I'm the same person. I was making people laugh. I was an entertainer. I was always my whole life. There's people who get on here and recreate themselves for what they present to the internet. And it's like you have no authority. You have no like just look at boxing. Like I said, you got people telling people never went to a fight, never been to a boxing gym, nothing. And they saying the boxer's doing this and doing that. Like, who are you, bro? Nah, Pete, it's all good. I'm just saying, be careful where all y'all get your information. Kamal Oz says fentanyl is approved for a specific purpose, dying cancer patients with a prescription. Bro, fentanyl is pretty dangerous, especially like watch that video about the cop. The man got too close to the fentanyl and got bodied, and he almost died, they said. So this is the reality. Be careful where you get your information. Terrell says, yo, Ego, reading a comment on your video about Spence eye injury. Listen, yeah, people saying he ducking and all that, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, I've said it in many videos. If you are a black individual, male or female, celebrity, athlete, regular person, if you are black, just know from the moment you are born always having to go above and beyond the extra mile to get any ounce of credit. Just know that. That's just the way it is. I didn't create the rules. This is the way it is. You are going to have to work harder, work smarter, and ultimately do more before you get an iota of credit if you are black. I'm not saying I want it to be this way. I'm not saying I'm condoning it, but it's like saying there's drunk drivers. DUIs are a thing. Why do you think they have police checkpoints? It's a thing. Racism is a thing. So you can act oblivious and act like, oh, you're supporting drunk drivers. Only in boxing do people say this stupid shit. Like, I don't support drunk drivers, but for me to not acknowledge the fact that there are drunk drivers on the road who have one too many drinks and get behind the wheel would be disingenuous of me, because I know there's people who drink, because I know some of them, right, that get behind the wheel. He said, I'm still supporting the piggy bank. I left another super chat before you said what the F is a food tattoo. Man, I appreciate you. Shout out to Pete Davenport. Let's go. He said the cop overdosed 3 times, headed to the hospital. Yeah, that fentanyl, no joke, bro. Bro, if I bring up any of these situations in boxing as it relates to black athletes, the racists that perpetuate and condone these behaviors, they're the ones that usually get the most mad. If you know, and I'm not saying non-black people, because you could be non-black and still rock with what's right and what's wrong and address the double standards. Yeah, get the likes up. Listen to Kamal. Let's go. But it's the reality, bro. You're gonna have to do more, bro. That's the reality. Lomachenko, they compared him to Muhammad Ali, and he had like 5 fights and a loss. He lost his second fight. I promise you, I promise, you have never seen a black fighter since boxing has existed that got heavy praise like the Lomachenkos and the Triple G's of the world, and especially when they had done very marginal things in the sport of boxing. Like Lomachenko literally was 5-1, 6 fights to his whole name and 1 loss, and they compared him to an iconic black fighter. You never see this. How come the racists and old media, and just old media in general, how come they don't ever compare non-black good fighters or whatever to other non-black? Like, why don't they say Lomachenko's the next Klitschko? They're both Ukrainian. Why do they compare them to black fighters? But then when it comes to those black fighters, when they're active in their time, they don't get this type of praise. They only, listen, you're nobody till somebody kills you. Bro, they act like black fighters ain't shit until they dead, paralyzed, don't have their faculties, or retired at the very least. Everybody like Mike Tyson now, but when he was trying to eat your kids, they're like, oh, this guy's a menace, lock him up. Come on, bro. Know your history. You got to know the history. Lomachenko ain't do shit, and they was comparing him to greatness, like Muhammad Ali. He ain't no fucking Muhammad Ali. He ain't Chi Ali. He ain't Tatiana Ali. He ain't Alibaba. Fuck is you talking about, bro? What has he ever done that ever, like, I have never watched a Lomachenko fight and been like, oh yeah, this is like Muhammad Ali. He don't got a flat top. He ain't a heavyweight. He can't talk like Muhammad Ali with the razzle dazzle. I shook up the world. This man is ugly. He looks like a bear, bro. I've never looked at Lomachenko and been like, oh, this motherfucker remind me of the great GOAT the greatest Muhammad Ali. There's nothing to compare. They don't look alike. They don't dance alike. They don't have the same style. They ain't in the same weight class. They ain't in the same era. They don't have the same name. Like, what is the comparison? That's some shit that they fed you. Same thing with Triple G. He came out, they saying he the new Mike Tyson. The motherfucker don't move his head. You can't be the next Mike Tyson. My boy Mike was like, bro, that boy Mike was moving his head. Bro, you a little bitch. That's what's up. Block him. That was easy. I'm a bitch. That's cool. Enjoy your day. That was easy. So now y'all know I'm a little bitch. Enjoy your day. Kamal eyes will spray. Yeah, Triple G don't move his head. How you the new Mike Tyson? Bro, Triple G ain't fucking Tyson chicken nuggets. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, Max. Bro, he was getting maxed out by Denny Jacobs and Derevchenko and Canelo. Yeah, he was screaming for Max. Bro, he was getting maxed the fuck out by all them. What are we talking about? He don't fight nothing like Mike Tyson. He ain't intimidating like Mike Tyson. Bro, he looked like Mad TV logo and shit. Man, who's cuz from the Mad TV? Bro, he looked like the Mad TV fucking mascot or whatever the fuck that was. Man, come on, bro. Mike Tyson, bro, I would not want to be like Mitch Green and shit in a dark alley with fucking Mike Tyson. Bro, Triple G, he dressed like Mr. Rogers and shit. Howdy, neighbors. Looking like the Mad TV mascot. Y'all better stop. He all right. He cool. He ain't got no special effects like Floyd said. Look, Kamal said too. We in sync like Justin. Let's go. Now he trying to hide out till November, December. Triple G, the new Wyclef Jean. I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. Bro, he said I'll be gone till November. Bro, bro, Triple G, the new Wyclef Jean, gone till November. Get him out of there. I don't care if he ever fight again. Straight like that. What are you doing? Bro, Triple G playing hide and seek until the New Year's and shit. And old media ain't saying a motherfucking thing. Bro, Triple G, Max hide and seek, Max. Bro, he playing hide and seek with himself until December 31st or 28th. Where the fuck is Triple G? He don't want to fight Munguia. Fight that kid out of Mexico. He don't want to fight Charlo, Andrew. Let me tell you, he just don't want to fight nobody real, bro. Shout out to Pete Davenport. Oh, he going crazy. This is why I still show love, brother, because I disagree on the FDA topic. And not to say you're wrong, I still agree 99.9%. It won't let me, that 1.1% say your channel is not on point. Yeah, that's cool. We're not going to agree on everything. That's cool. Shout out to Pete. Triple G is in witness protect. Bro, he changed his name. His name Ronald now. His name is Ronald Schmear. Bro, he in the witness protection. Like Goodfellas. Bro, where is Triple G? He recording an album or something? Bro, Kendrick Lamar drop an album before Triple G come back. Watch. Kendrick Lamar fuck around, pop back up before Triple G. Dr. Dre might fuck around. Hell yeah. I keep their motherfucking heads ringing. Ring, ding, dong. Yeah. Ring-a-ding, ding. Bro, Dr. Dre Detox album coming out before fucking Triple G. Oh, I keep their head running niggas over like Christine. I keep their motherfucking heads ringing. Ring, ding, dong. Ring-a-ding, ding, ding, dong. Oh, bro, that boy Dre, fresh off a divorce, is going to drop an album before Triple G is back outside. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Dre. I started this gangster shit, and this the motherfucking thanks I get. Hello. I started this gangster shit, and this the thanks I get. The motherfucking world is a ghetto. Bro, he gonna drop an album. NWA gonna get back together. Rest in peace to Eazy-E before Triple G pop. Oh, yeah, Max. Yeah, express yourself. Yeah. Master P and Mace. My boy said Master P and Mace finna come back before Triple G. Facts. Bro, that boy Mace gonna come back out from the church before Triple G. Come on. Now come on, you want to an auto simple trick. Move Kuda love straight out the tenement. Drop the joint with Puff that just finished it. Would have did more without censorship. Talk to plenty chicks on a mini flip. I love when the hoes say they want a skinny dip. Bro, shout out to the boy Mace. Come on. He gonna drop an album. I said I love when the hoes say they want a skinny dip. Talk to many chicks on a mini flip. Donda album finna come out. The Donda album finna drop before Triple G. 360 Barber. Y'all think Ego, Triple G, and Manny voiceovers are good? Wait till the Charles Lee Ray. Nah, y'all tripping with that Charles Lee Ray shit. Bro, Charles Lee Ray need to do a spell on fucking Golovkin so he can come out the Ozarks or wherever the fuck he's at. You mean to tell me that Triple G's not? Bro, he got to get out of here. The man said Pac coming out with an album before Triple G. Actually, I read that they working on a Pac album, so you're not really far off. Hold on, let me get to Terence Crawford. We got to get, bro, I'm deep in the show, and I ain't even talked about the Crawford shit. Hold on. Listen, I gotta get to the actual factuals. So Barbershop Conversations did an interview with Bob Arum. The man Bob Arum said that Terence Crawford should do free agency like Sugar Ray Leonard did. Oh, it feels great to be Ego. For one, the money keep coming in. For two, I can't be beat. Ego Stradamus strikes again. When in the fuck have you heard a promoter? I told you, y'all don't want to listen until it's in front of your face. When have you ever seen, listen, first of all, I got about 5 minutes unless we get the likes up. That's for starters. Shout out to 360 Barber, salute. Yeah, we need a whole lot more of that or a whole lot more likes. It's up to y'all. So appreciate 360 Barber. But my time is money. So I got about 5 minutes unless you get the likes or loot up. Book that. He said, Bob, don't even be caring. Bro, go listen to the interview. Barbershop Conversations. Fred was talking to Bob Arum, and he said that Crawford should do free agency like Sugar Ray damn Leonard. Right? And it goes to show you that Crawford, everything I said, he could be as great of a fighter as he is, but the politics and the business and the way his business is being handled, it doesn't make sense. When have you ever fucking seen a star, undefeated champion, as good and skillful as Crawford, get treated this way by his own promoter? When have you? So Bob Arum, and I'm talking about in the span of 8 months, probably, right? I don't know the exact month, so that's what I'm saying probably, but it's pretty close. In the span of 8 months or so, Bob Arum has said, I could have bought a house with all the money I'm wasting on Terence Crawford. He's also recommended Zepeda fights. And then now, fast forward to the future, in a current and recent interview with Fred, he said that Crawford should be a free agent. What promoter tells a star or someone who should be a star, because I can't even say a star, but someone who should be a star, that they should be a free agent? So that goes to show you everything I say, I've now been vindicated. And at the end of the day, Bob Arum has nothing for Terence Crawford in terms of leverage or the marquee fights for him to make that style of comment. Yeah, Mace was a beast, bro. That looks bad, bro. If Crawford I can't wait. I swear to you, I cannot wait to see what this man decides. And the thing is, I'm neutral because we've already seen fights fall apart and all this stuff. So I don't care what he decides. I'm still gonna get paid. I'm my own boss. I ain't got to worry about none of this. So I'm not hoping for the worst or hoping for the best. It's just whatever at this point. Whatever Crawford decides, good job. You know what I mean? I'll just be there to report it. But I've given you my thoughts, and I told you I've never seen this from anyone. Your promoter's telling you should be a free agent. Your promoter saying he's losing money on you, and then double downs on that and said, I don't care who's mad. It's the truth. I can show you I'm losing money. And then to make this even more messed up is the boy Kamal Oz, so you can thank him. Listen, you can thank the boy Kamal Oz because he sent me a link. And guess what? It was like, I don't know what Crawford's team is telling him, but Boxing Insider, Kamal Oz sent me this link, and you won't believe this. It says Terence Crawford believes he could be just as big a draw as Earl Spence Jr. I mean, at some point, you just got to be real with yourself, bro. You know, your team got to be real with you. Like, I seen a picture of like Lil Zane. This is so random, but I want to give you guys an analogy. I seen a recent picture of Lil Zane. Listen, this is all true. I don't lie. Who remembers the rapper Lil Zane? A little life of celebrity, a made figure way bigger than the mother catchy let it see. Boom, boom, doop. Who remembers Lil Zane? I know my young boys might not remember who he was, but who remembers Lil Zane? People got ripped him because he had like the fake, he was like fake pocketing it. He was trying to be like Pac, and people were like not having it. A little life of a celebrity, a made figure way bigger than the mother catchy let it see. Who remembers Lil? He said fake Pac. Okay, so some people, I just got to make sure y'all know, so we all on the same page. He's sure. Money stretched like a rubber band, so get your grand. Cats got beef with me. Okay, him. Okay, I guess 50 Cent new show, right? 50 Cent new show, I guess he cast Lil Zane in it. And I knew he was short, but like, goddamn, like, I didn't know he was this short. Bro, look at how tall, look, he making 50 Cent look like he's Shaq. Bro, that looks like Marlon Wayans and Lil Man. Bro, look at how he got 50 looking like that's his kid's graduation. I didn't know he was that short, bro. Listen, dog. What the fuck is this? Bro, how tall is he? Listen, on God no. How, bro, he got 50 Cent looking like he Yao Ming and shit. Bro, hell nah. I seen that. I was like, damn, I didn't know he was that, bite size and shit. Bro, he kind of like tight penitentiary swole. Like, I didn't know he was that short. So I got a video with 50 Cent. Hey, you now rocking with your man 50. And I'm way taller than 50. Like 50, you got a cool fight, but you can see the video with me and I'm taller than 50. I got a couple videos with 50. You know what I'm saying? 2, I think. But anyway, I was next to 50 and 50 smaller than, well, he's like shorter than me. He's like stocky, but you get what I'm saying? So that would be like Lil Zane people telling him he hella tall and shit. Like, you got to be real with yourself, bro. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be like, if you're short, you're short. That's what it is. But don't be like, oh yeah, you tall, you can dunk on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel. That's what I feel about like Terence Crawford's team. Like, he's a beast, he's a dope fighter, but are they really being real with him? Are they being real with him? What they saying? He said he's as big as Errol Spence still, and Errol Spence just had the Pacquiao fight. Keep in mind, the only reason he didn't get the Pacquiao fight to go through was because of freak accident or whatever. But he already got the surgery for it. So, yeah, I mean. So I just feel like at some points you got to just be real with yourself, and your team got to be real with you, and keep it pushing. So I don't see how Crawford's bigger than Errol or as big or whatever he was saying. He said, listen, and bro, it looks, just tell me everything I said ain't true. Crawford says, quote, I think if I was fighting the same caliber of fighters he was fighting, like Mikey Garcia, I would fill up the stadium too. So when Crawford fans got mad at me, and I'm a fan of Crawford, but I'm a realistic Crawford fan. But some of the Crawford fans got mad at me saying the competition at welterweight just wasn't adding up and stacking up to the other prominent figures at welterweight: Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao, right? And they got mad, but listen to what Crawford said to ESPN. Quote, I think if I was fighting the same caliber of fighters as Errol, like when he was fighting Mikey Garcia, I would fill up the stadium too. So once again, Crawford's statement is old media style in the sense of the pretense is based on a pretense that is not currently existing. This is based on a theory that you have that has not been proven or disproven because you just made up a scenario if you fought Mikey Garcia in a stadium venue. But you're not fighting Mikey Garcia in a stadium venue. You see, herein lies the problem. So we don't know that. Beyond that, Errol Spence and Mikey sold crazy numbers, 51, 50,000 or whatever. And Mikey was undefeated, which he no longer is. And Errol is a Texan, and the fight was in Texas. So we don't know that you could go to AT&T Stadium being from Omaha and do those same types of numbers. But I rest my case. At the end of the day, we really don't know because you're not fighting these fights and you're not fighting in these buildings outside of Omaha. And the Omaha CenturyLink is not as big as AT&T Stadium. I know because I've been to both. It's not even called a CenturyLink anymore. But I've been there. I've been to Crawford's fights back when it was called the CenturyLink. He said Terence hypothetical Crawford. So that's just a bad look, and it's more vindication for me, the Don of all things. Everything I said was true. I've been vindicated. Kamal's been vindicated. Eagles Army been vindicated. Y'all can't do nothing to say nothing. He says, if I was fighting the same caliber. So you're pretty much admitting what I've always said. The only kryptonite for Crawford, it's not his discipline. It's not his skill. It's not his mean streak. It's not his ability to fight. Your kryptonite is your business and the failure to attain the fights that would really make you the number one guy in the division, doing the heavy lifting. Everybody else that's a top welterweight with PBC has all done heavier lifting, including Ugas. Ugas is fighting Pacquiao on the 21st. So win, lose, or draw, he'll have a better resume than you. He can say, I fought Pacquiao. Whatever happens, happens. I fought Sean Porter. I thought he won that fight, by the way. And I fought Ray Robinson. So once again, Terence Crawford is being passed by based on the inability to facilitate these name-known, name-recognized names. And what's sad is that everybody seems to see it except for Omaha or Crawford, like diehard fans. Everybody seems to understand what I'm saying except for a small few people, right? That's the reality. When I say my stuff, it's not to demean or whatever. I'm saying what I see in the boxing game. You know what I mean? Real talk, Bomac is probably the one putting the fuckery in Bud's head as Arum slides him a few dollars on the low to do it. Possible. But then you left that cool comment. Then you said Mikey didn't want to fight Bud. Bro, there, first of all, who knows if Mikey want to fight? Mikey already told you he don't want to work with Top Rank. This is what he said. So we don't know that Mikey absolutely didn't want to. He was never offered to fight. So I told you, misinformation is deadly. Show me a time where Top Rank really reached out to fight Mikey, though. And beyond that, even if they did, which I don't believe they did, unless you can show me any type of tweet or negotiation or ESPN or article, so you capping. There was no offer to fight Mikey Garcia, right? There was no square business that was done to make Crawford versus Mikey. But nonetheless, I still rest my case. Nobody in boxing land gives a fuck about what you cannot do. They just want to see what you can do. Listen, okay. If I go to the grocery store and the line's long and I'm in a bad mood and I get cut off in traffic, do y'all give a fuck about that? Or do you care about the content I'm producing on my channel? I am a content creator. I do this full time. This is all I do. This is my bread and butter. At the end of the day, as a business, as an entity, as a voice and pillar and staple in this boxing community, and as a content creator, my sole job is to create, produce, and put out content. That is my job. You don't care about, oh, I was going to the mailbox and I tripped on a rock and scraped my knee, so I didn't feel like doing the video and this. Once again, block James Anderson. You don't know how to spell the man's name, strike one. Then after all I've said, his response is, you don't like Terence, man. But I've spent more money traveling to Terence Crawford fights than you have. And I have the receipts and the footage to prove it. Block him. Kamal, that was a great block. Do you guys understand that I am the Dawn? I am the king of this. I don't have to prove anything. If you feel whatever you feel about me, good. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't have to prove any allegiance to anybody. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. They say I hate everybody. I hate Canelo. They say I hate Terence Crawford. I hate this person. I don't hate anybody in boxing. But what I promise you is the intellectual boxing conversations and analysis that I provide, they can't go against that. They'll tell you a million things about me and where I live and my finances, and I don't like this person, but they won't attack what I'm saying directly. What does that tell you? I'm the Dawn. Lack of a sound argument is exactly what you guys see. That shows you a lack of a sound argument, because if what I was saying was so false, so egregious, so wrong, then that's what you would attack. You wouldn't attack me personally. You wouldn't be worried about where I live and who I live with or what my finances are, or my beard or my hair, my eyes or glass. You would just go straight for the jugular of the ready-made conversation that I'm presenting and laying out to you right now. I'm a Dawn. I'm a made man, bro. I don't have to do nothing. My shooters, they know what it is. They see it's a distraction. All they do is distract. They trying to distract. They have not one. He just said you hate Crawford. That's what you feel. Fuck you. Now answer the question. They refuse to do it. Why wouldn't you just answer the question that I'm posing? Ego Stradamus has no allegiance but to the boxing gods. Amen. Shout out to my boy, the real Dr. Hank McCoy. Let's get it. I told you they have nothing for me. These foolish infidels. Bro, he says, I think if I was fighting, you're not fighting him. And then he says, Mikey Garcia is a very big draw in Texas. Bro, once again, Crawford's team continues to put out this myth that Mikey is the only one that sold that fight. It's false. I was at the fight, bro. You can't tell me. I got footage. I got it on my external hard drive right now. Footage from the fight. There were Mikey fans, but there were also Errol Spence fans and Man Down shirts and ESJ shirts. He's from fucking Texas. How hard is this to understand? The fight was in Texas. He was the champion, and he's from Texas, and he's been knocking people out and beating people the fuck up. Why is it? This is what they do to black fighters. This is how people try to marginalize. People can't just accept that there's a black fighter that could, I don't know, possibly have a fan base. Listen, the black dollar is grossly undervalued in the world of boxing. People act as if black fans don't support boxing, don't like fighters, don't buy merch, have no money. That is not true. That is completely false. I know for a fact I've put more money in boxing's pocket than most of y'all. Probably 99.99999% of y'all going to fights, catching flights. Y'all don't have to spend money. Whatever you spend on a pay-per-view, if you even bought the pay-per-view, multiply that by 1,000, by 100. That's what I'm spending when I cover the fights, because I'm self-made and well-paid. When I'm in a hotel, y'all don't have to get no hotel for 6-7 days or 5 days. Y'all don't have to uproot and travel. Y'all don't have to pay for carry-ons and, pay for luggage, check luggage to watch a fight. I spend more money than most of y'all. So it's not true. And it's not just me. I know a lot of people that are fans of boxing. They fuck around, get tattoos, all types of extra shit. They love boxing. So the black dollar is grossly undermined. Everyone always talks about Hispanic fan base, Latino fan base, the UK fans being great. Everyone else has great fans except the black community, apparently. Chris Jackson, he said, did I miss the Bob impression? I didn't even do it. I ain't even do it yet. I ain't even do it. We talking about some real heavy hitting shit right now. So that's the reality of it, bro. Listen, the money keep coming in. Y'all better stop playing with me. I'm getting money around the clock. Listen, that's why I get money in abundance in boxing, because I put so much fucking money in boxing. I make people want to do this. I make people want to watch this. That's why we get the money, because we expel, put out money. $2. Shout out to Arthur Hawkins. He says Terence Crawford is the best fighter that nobody knows. Ooh. And the money keeps coming in. Brian Morrison is always supporting the channel, and he put down the heavy dollars. Listen, it's magic, y'all. We got a $25 Cash App. Do you see that? You see why I'm forever paid? I'm self-made and well paid, because I put money in boxing. I put time and effort into boxing, right? These are boxing fans, and guess what? Some of them are black, like my man Brian. He just sent $25 just to say job well done. I told you the black dollar in the world of boxing is criminally underrated, and that's the reality of it. He says, ego's time is money. Smash the like button. Brian, talk to him. Let's go. I told you. And people get mad because what I'm saying is all fact. So Terence Crawford is wrong. His team is wrong. They keep acting like Mikey was the only one and the only causation for ticket sales. Mikey Garcia, Mikey sold them pay-per-views. Sean Porter fight had no Mikey Garcia, and his pay-per-view buy rate was virtually the same. And he was about to fight Pacquiao. So guess what? The moves as a whole that Errol Spence is making are solidifying his star power. It's that simple. You can't listen. How come when Mikey, listen, if it were all Mikey fans, listen, y'all can't beat me. I'm too wavy. I'm too good, baby. My shit is gravy. If Mikey was the sole causation of the success for Errol Spence and Pacquiao, it's like Jay-Z said. He said, I heard motherfuckers saying they made Hove. Make Hove say, okay, so make another Hove. How come Mikey Garcia didn't make another Hove with Jesse Vargas? That shit didn't sell like Errol Spence. So if Errol Spence is not part of the equation in which they had $51,000 in tickets or whatever, or seats sold, then how come Mikey didn't do that? There was two Mexican-American gentlemen, Mikey Garcia and Jesse Vargas. They say the Latino fan base is great, and they act like that's the only great fan base in America. So how come that fight generated less money, sold less tickets than Errol Spence fight? a black fighter who was a champion, undefeated, and they both fought in Texas. Come on, gang, man. Y'all know what it is, man. They don't fuck with me. So people could say whatever they want. You could tell the people you roll with whatever you want, but you will not know what's going on. At the end of the day, people say whatever they want, but it's not true. Errol Spence is doing similar numbers, and he was about to do his best pay-per-view numbers with Pacquiao before an unfortunate eye injury. So I don't get this whole notion that Mikey Garcia was the only reason the fight sold. That's not true, because Mikey's not selling like that, and he fought a Mexican-American, Jesse Vargas, former champion. Why didn't he do better? Why didn't he do 50,000 for that? Exactly. This is too easy. I told you y'all let me get paid off the easy work. Daquandre said, all hail King Ego. Let's get it. Smash the like button. The Imperial. They don't want a vocal black fan base. Yeah, so they try to suppress it. But guess what? We here now. It's here. It's a part of boxing culture. Bro, more people talk about Wilder than Canelo. Whether they're talking good or bad. Like Canelo, when he, like, bro, when Wilder disappeared and he wasn't really posting nothing, people were still talking about him. Oh, he's depressed, da-da-da. When Canelo disappeared and he's not vocal, you don't have a fight coming, nobody really talking about him. If I'm wrong, please explain how I'm wrong. Canelo is most relevant when he has failed negotiations, or at least he has a fight, or if he's posting. Wilder don't have to post anything and people still talk about him. He posts a twerking video. People made videos about that. Man, come on, bro. They mad because you got no choice but to acknowledge us. You got to pay like you weigh. The man says, started from the bottom, now we hit. Facts. They don't want a black fan base to even exist, but every other race vocally have ethnic fan bases. That's what I'm saying. Like Chavez Jr. continues to disappoint, but if you're Mexican and you wear a Chavez Jr. headband with the Mexico flag colors, nobody will think twice. If you say you like Deontay Wilder, you get called like homosexual and say you're riding Wilder and Wilder's a bum. You cannot like a black fighter in peace. And that shit is goofy. That shit is goofy. And it's not going nowhere. People, listen. I got a question for you. Name the most impactful boxers. Who are the most famous boxers of all time? Top 5. Watch how this works. Who are the most global? Like if I showed you a picture of a boxer, people would be like, that's him, no matter if you watch boxing or not. The most recognizable, identifiable, famous boxers of all time. What's your top 5 list? Not skill or style or southpaw. I'm asking, if you did a top 5 list, I'm gonna prove it right here. If you did a serious top 5 list where you had like a police lineup of just different boxers, people from whether they watch boxing or not, they'd be able to point that person out and say, hey, that's John Doe. Hey, that's boom, boom, boom. Okay, someone said Ali, and then they retracted it. Someone said Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, Frazier, Mike Tyson. Someone said George Foreman. Who else? Iron Mike, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard. Someone said Ali, Chavez, Mayweather, Pacquiao, and Jack Johnson. Ali, Tyson, and Sugar Ray. Ali, Foreman, Tyson, Mayweather, Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray Robinson. Ali, Mike, Frazier, Leonard, Foreman. Now, the people who are putting top 5 lists, as I asked you to do you notice not one person had a list with no black people? The people who actually listen and put multiple names, there's not one of those fucking lists that somebody did that had no black names on it. Black excellence. That's black excellence. People were talking about Ali, Mike Tyson, Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson. I seen Roy Jones. I seen Foreman. I seen Floyd. Not one person put a top 5 that didn't have. Somebody did include Chavez Sr. Shout out to him. But listen, I don't care who's voting now because I'm already making the point. So the voting is already over. So everybody left the top 5. They identified the most famous people that you think the average person will point out of a lineup, and most iconic famous people would be the Ray Leonards, Ray Robinsons, the Floyds, the Roys, the Mike Tyson, hi, Mike Tyson, and Muhammad Ali. Those are the most common ones that I've seen. All black. And this wasn't my list. Some people even said George Foreman, all black. This wasn't my list. This is what the fans picked. So with that in mind, how you think boxing is in today's world, if those are the most iconic, recognizable names by and large, basically there's no list of 5 that doesn't have any black people, most world-renowned, recognizable names. How's old media trying to exclude these same names in today's time? How are they going to talk boxing without Wilder, without Floyd, without Errol, without Gervonta? Explain how that works. So if you guys made the list, I didn't tell you who to pick. Everybody, I said, just be truthful. Y'all comprise all these lists of who you think would be the most iconic, and you seen, if that was a percentage, that was majority black. That's not my old racist or my opinion. I didn't even pick the list. The only additions were here and there. There was a Chavez Sr. and somebody put like a Rocky Marciano, like one person. So that means it's like 90-something% black on a top 5 list, most recognizable. Okay. So again, how does old media think this worked? And how is there no power in the black dollar? Somebody said Pacquiao too. I did see that. He's recognizable for sure. Come on, bro. And then they think boxing is going to be the same, exclusively trying to exclude all black fighters and down all black fighters. It's just, come on, bro. Historically, that hasn't worked. Yeah, but listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all struggle with comprehension. The point I'm making is very simple, bro. There was no top 5 list that didn't have majority black people that y'all voted. Listen, I don't care about all these other additions and shit that people, bro. Prince Nassim looked up to Muhammad Ali, so he looked up to a black fighter. That's a reality. He's on record saying that. And if you point out Prince Nassim, not everyone would know who that is. So you capping, especially in this generation. But no matter if you were born in 91 or 81, you know who fucking Mike Tyson was. He has a hot boxing with, you know what I'm saying, Mike Tyson, so you know him from that. He just had an exhibition. Come on, bro. If you were born 81, 91, you know who fucking Floyd and Roy are. You know who Muhammad Ali is. You don't guarantee to know no fucking Rocky Marciano. I guarantee you that. My boy Carlos Cooking, he said most people who aren't into boxing but a casual won't even know who Canelo is, but they sure are going to know who Tyson is. Talk to him, Carlos. Talk to him. Hey, block King Jaffe Joe. Get him out of here. Fuck what you talking about. He said, Ego, you damn near need to be on the list. Put me on the list. I'm on the list. But King Jaffe is out of here. Get him out of here. I don't care what he talking about. So, yeah, anyway, old media could try and say whatever, but at the end of the day, it's not a reality. So good luck with that. So, even Terence Crawford, he talking about, it's all Mikey fans. Cap. That's cap, bro. Because name a year where there was multiple boxing pay-per-views and one of the most successful fights did not involve a black person. What year was that? Where if you looked at the top 3 most successful fights that year, there was no black person there, right? So let's say like 2013, Floyd fought Canelo. Name a fight, name a top 3 list of 2 other motherfuckers that surpassed that. You bro, name a year where there was no, where if you look at the highest grossing fights, there was no black person on it. Bro, I'm cooking y'all, and it's all facts. It's all facts, no cap. Listen, okay, let me, because I know y'all can't do that. That's too easy. Let's do it like this. Y'all name a pay-per-view that had no black main event. Nobody was black in the main event. Nobody, right? In the last 5 years. Name a pay-per-view of the last 5 years without a single black person in the main event. Because I know people gonna get mad. Oh, you racist because you killing us with facts. Fuck you. Name a black. So I'll give you one. Canelo. Listen, this is how we gonna play it. For every one person that you name that was on pay-per-view with no black person, I gotta name 2 fights that had a black person that was pay-per-view. Right? So, for example, my man Isaiah said Canelo Triple G. You have a Mexican fighter and a fighter from Kazakhstan. So the same year, Mayweather fought Conor McGregor weeks before. So that's one fight. So I got to name 2 for every one pay-per-view y'all name. I got to name 2. So Mayweather versus Conor McGregor is one recent, and we're talking about the last 5 years. And then I'll say Errol Spence versus Mikey. So that's 2. Okay, now name another pay-per-view with no black fighter in the main event. An actual pay-per-view, not no DAZN or something that was classified as pay-per-view, not UFC, boxing only. Like Tyson Fury says, boxing only, please. Terminated. Let's go. I said on pay-per-view. Yildirim was not pay-per-view. So all these flattened jokes is not going to cut it. Let's go. So Canelo Triple G, I already got my list out. Mayweather, Conor, and I said Errol, Mikey. So that's 2. Y'all name 1, I'll name 2. Marquez Pacquiao 4 happened in 2008. Try again. I said last 5 years. Y'all can't count. God damn, I'm good. How do I know the years this shit happened? Come on, bro. That shit was like 2008. So I said last 5 years. Okay. I must be the greatest, bro. I must be the greatest. We already went over Marquez Pacquiao. That was like 2008, 2012 or some shit. That's not the last 5 years. You can't count. Y'all can't count. Try again. Tony Bellew Usyk, that wasn't on pay-per-view. That was on DAZN. That was a DAZN special. Loma Linares was not on pay-per-view. Oh my gosh. Like, can I get some better work? Like somebody who actually knows? Bro, Marquez Pacquiao 4, that's like 2012. Cancel that. Bellew Alexander Usyk was on DAZN. Cancel that. Lomachenko Linares was on ESPN. Cancel that. Just so you, in case you want to try it, Lomachenko versus Rigondeaux was on ESPN too. So cancel that. Like, you see how easy this goes? These young boys can't beat me. Oh, hold on. Isaiah got one. That's an actual one. Canelo versus Khan. Canelo versus Khan, that was an actual pay-per-view. So we'll say in the last 5 years, Mayweather, Logan Paul, and I'll use Errol Spence versus his other opponent, Sean Porter. That's 2. For every one y'all name, I'll name 2 because I'm great like that. And I don't have no help. Y'all got computers and all types of shit. Question, simple. Last 5 years, name a pay-per-view main event in boxing, right? That was on pay-per-view in boxing, real regular pay-per-view. For every one y'all name, I'll name 2. That did not involve a black person. Mayweather Logan was a scam. Block him. You're an idiot. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about, the quality of the fight. Bro, y'all got to give me some better work. Block Junior Cruz. Y'all don't get to make up your own game on my show. I said name a fight. I don't care if you like the fight or not. I just said something that was on pay-per-view. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Get him out of here. How is it a trick question? You guys name one, and I'll name two. There's no trick question. He naming all Canelo fights. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's shout out to Isaiah Felix. Okay. He said Canelo Chavez Jr., Wilder Fury 1, and Wilder Luis Ortiz 2. Easy. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Pacquiao Vargas, Gervonta Leo Santa Cruz, Gervonta Davis, and Mario Barrios. Come on, y'all getting cooked. Y'all getting cooked. Y'all getting cooked. Y'all getting cooked. So y'all only got to name one, and I'm naming two. Okay. 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 And I'm not even getting stumped. Y'all not even challenging me. Oh my God. He said that's it that I could think. Yeah, exactly. This ain't even a challenge. This ain't even a challenge. Get some better work. Y'all got to get some better work. Hey. I said in the last 5 years. I didn't say the past year. The last 5 years. Okay. This ain't even work to me. This shit ain't gonna work for me. Oh my gosh, bro. Well, nobody could stump me. Ego looking like Vince Carter in the dunk contest is over. That was easy. And I didn't even get to Terence Crawford and Amir Khan, Terence Crawford and Victor Postal. I didn't even get to stuff like that. So what we talking about, bro? Anyway, on that note, I'm out. I keep kicking y'all ass. He said, Ego, stop showing them off. You're making them look bad. Thurman is black. Yeah. He fought Pacquiao. That's another one. Yeah. Man, come on. This shit easy, bro. So let me know when y'all can stump me. So once again, old media wants to leave out the black dollar and leave out the black fighter and this and constantly berate. But you see all the pay-per-views. You know what I mean? More often, I named two for every one that was on pay-per-view. Like in boxing, UFC a bit different. But we're talking about boxing, the sport of boxing. So you can't omit that. I already gave two for Pacquiao Vargas. Y'all just recycling the same names that have already battled against. And I'm still undefeated. And I gave you extra ones. I said Terence Crawford, Victor Postal, Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan. And I said Keith Thurman and Pacquiao. So come on, y'all can't stop. Y'all can't defeat me. And I don't have no computers. Y'all have computers and God knows what resources you have, phones and all that. These boys can't beat me. Joshua Ruiz was not on pay-per-view, for the record. So that don't even count. Man, that shit, like I said, when y'all do some push-ups, when y'all get some better work, let me know. So you guys can try to undermine the black fighters, but it's not how. Even Clarissa Shields, she fought on pay-per-view. I could have said her too. You know, but that's like a sleeper one because it was in that PFL shit. But it's still the same. Isaiah said I use my brain. And like 90% of Isaiah's ones was Canelo fights anyway. So yeah, enjoy that. People are sleeping on Ugas. Good. Nah, they not sleeping. Bro, boxing fans are full of shit. I promise you. The odds are only 2-1 in favor of Pacquiao. They know Ugas is a beast. They know Ugas is a beast. They'll just tell you whatever. All right, Ego Weight Watchers coming up. Yeah, sleep on him if you want. The man bricked up. Let's go. Bro, he looking like the last action hero with the fucking Kobe armbands. Let's get it. Yeah, sleep on him. Ego Weight Watchers coming up soon. Sleep on him if you want. That motherfucker can fight. He bricked up. Listen, he bricked up Shawty, man. J-Walk, what's up? I'm about to get out of here. That's what's up. Peace out, y'all. Got more videos coming. Stay tuned to the channel. Let me know when these young boys can beat me. Who is that? Oh, shout out to Kamal Oz. Good block. Anyway, holla.